Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Universal Media Group's channel. We're sitting here once again with CEO Mike Sherman. And Mike, on the previous video, we had a great introduction to yourself, and we touched on the company a little bit. Today, we want to go deeper. Are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready to go.
Perfect. First and foremost, imagine I'm an investor and I'm curious about the company. I don't know a whole lot about the industry, but I am curious. What would you say to me? Give me your best elevator pitch.
Well, I would tell you that Universal Media Group is involved in a lot of different areas in the media space. We don't just focus on one project. We have several different verticals that we feel we're going to sprinkle a little bit on each one of them. And in our estimation, by the end of the year, we feel one or two of them will really transpire and bring the company in the black in a really big way.
Perfect. So dive into some of those verticals. Give us some of the highlights of them. We can do videos on each one individually as we go on, but the top level.
Okay. Well, one of our projects is the NFT space. We kind of touched base a little bit about that last time we spoke. However, we're more defined now in what we really want to do in the NFT space. We just teamed up with one of our directors, which I mentioned last time, is UFC Hall of Famer Rashad Evans, who just came off a big fight actually for Eagle FC a couple of weeks ago. And we are going to be launching his Metatos Gaming NFT using the Traderverse platform. Now, the Traderverse platform is a platform that was designed by one of the founders of Adobe Systems. And he feels that this platform will really launch in a big way and really monetize a division of our company. This NFT is going to primarily focus on bringing attention to mental health awareness. Rashad Evans is all about helping individuals, and he feels that this will be something that can really help people all over the world. So we're going to use this one as a tester. We've got a lot of celebrities, a lot of athletes, entertainers that are, waiting in the wings to see how this one goes. In a perfect world, if this is a success, we should bring in about $1 million or so in NFT revenue after the first 12 months. So we're using this as a tester, and we're keeping our fingers crossed on this. We've got some good people behind it, and that's one of our projects that we're really excited about.
Yeah, agreed. The mental health awareness angle is a very interesting angle. I've always said NFTs, there's a lot of potential there. I'm curious to see where it's going to grow and where it's going to evolve. So I'm curious to get more updates on that as things go along. But Mike, all right, keep it going. What are some other verticals you guys are in? Walk us through some more.
So since we spoke last, we were talking about some of the distribution on some of our current content that we have in the can. So we have a television show that airs here in America on some of the broadcast networks, the Viacom networks. But we signed a deal with Principal Media out of Beverly Hills, California, which is a multi-billion-dollar distribution company that will be our sole distributor. We signed a 1-year exclusive contract with them for Europe, Italy, France, the United Kingdom, all over Europe, Spain, for distribution. Now, they didn't give us an exact amount of the revenue that we're going to be bringing in, but they had to do a guesstimation. They said somewhere upwards of $5 to $6 million should be the first year's revenue over 12 months. So again, it's purely a guesstimation, but their track record speaks for itself. They represent a lot of big television shows, and they're not a multi-billion-dollar company for nothing. So we're really excited about our relationship with Principal Media.
Perfect. Yeah. Is there anything else going on lately? Anything else you want to share with people before?
Yeah. So we have a division that we want to start dabbling in now. Now that COVID is kind of in our rearview mirror, we want to dabble in some of the motion pictures and some of the movies moving forward, because theaters are open again, and again streaming platforms are there, and we feel that we've been cooped up for so many years, or for the last couple of years, just looking at each other. So we want to get out and about again. So I'm teaming up. We have a letter of intent with Larry Kasanoff, who was under James Cameron, who did Terminator and Titan. Larry did Terminator, and he just recently did Mortal Kombat last year, and it was HBO Plus's #1 movie on streaming. He will be teaming up with Universal Media Group to produce a new movie called In the Pink, and it's going to be one of the first movies in a long time that is going to be very similar to the Hangover American Pie persona, where you've got some young kids and funny, and we've been living in this crazy movement now where we can't be risque anymore in the movies. This will be one of the first to come out of the block, really risque, really old school, and it's going to be a low budget movie, under $5 million movie. We feel that if this is a success, this could be a $50 to $100 million movie through streaming and through the box office. So it's called In the Pink, and it's with Larry Kasanoff and his company, and we're looking forward to that. And that is coming out. We're starting to get our funding for that fairly soon. So that's another project that we're endeavoring in.
Perfect. Mike, yeah, now that we're getting out of COVID, people, I think we could use a little bit of hijinks, a little bit of shenanigans, lift our spirits up a little bit, and cross our fingers. Hopefully this stuff is coming to an end. But Mike, I think you did a great job of outlining you guys' multiple paths to revenue here that you got going on. So last but not least, what are you just most excited for and generally for this year?
Well, just touching base on all those three different topics, the NFT, the distribution deal, and this movie, we feel that one of them will bring a nice chunk of change into the bottom line of the company. With that said, we are looking to do an uplisting to the NASDAQ by the end of this year. We are right now consulting with different firms that will do it. We need to raise some capital, so we're looking to do a Reg 8, and that should get us to where we want to go. And as a NASDAQ company, we will have more leeway. We can raise more funds. And they have a certain requirement of over $4. So that's our goal, to get this company to where it should be and get our stock price up and raise some more capital and really do some really amazing, fun things.
Perfect. Well, Mike, thank you for your time. Thank you for the deep dive. Everybody, if you got questions, we got answers. So send them over to us and stay tuned for another video coming soon. Mike, have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.